Hello and welcome to another episode of Alan Writes. We're working on the Hotel Paradise. And again, I don't really have an idea of where this is going. So they're having a conversation and Jess is going to return to the room. That much I know. Interior, the Mercury Suite. It's the hall outside the Mercury Suite. That's what I need to know. Jess approaches the door, ice bucket in hand. The low murmurs of familiar voices work through the wooden barrier. She grimaces. That stiff arms through and shoulders through. No, stiff arms through. Interior. Mercury Suite. Not interior me. Mercury Suite. Thank you. Alright, so, what are we going to do there? Darcy and Winston look up from Winston's notepad. Having been deep in the conversation. Jess, am I a part of this? Okay. She's upset that she seemed to be... Darcy blinks. You keep going behind my back. You keep pushing me out. And going behind my back. I get to do that. I'm the boss. Maybe not for long. Maybe not for long. Winston leans back and whistles a soft warning. Thinking of running? Thinking of cutting? Thinking of running? I'd do it better than you. No, no, no. Let's not go directly into the conflict. What do you mean? If I'm not this, why am I here? You could have ignored the advice of a lot of people. But you chose me. Why? Was it because we've got an SUV that I didn't use for you're an asset to Winston, and so turns of annoyance and malice. So gathers up his notepad and exits. He's going to be our next one for the scene. We'll have Winston and Elliot are up next. Next, she's dropping off a few things from the general store on her way home. Okay, it wasn't her way home, but she likes to be nice. Lots of people like to be nice. Some of them feed on it. Winston will have been trying to get the vending machine to work. Angie just opens it up. The key stopped working years ago. Elliot likes to keep up pretenses, though. Theirs is the old/young dynamic that he feels with Jess. How can she make a mark if you keep taking the pencil away? Okay. So, you're an asset too. Okay, so it exits. I thought it might come to this. I'm good at my job. Winston is better. He's old. He's out of touch. So are a lot of voters. He understands them. And we need to speak with them. Don't we? Because your generation doesn't have the same hang-ups the others do. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And if you'd let me help, you'd get their votes. The polls indicate that won't be enough to run again. Leave it for next year. Half of them forget them dead and more will forget. It's a cold statement. And to absorb. Maybe. But I also have a duty to my reputation. Fix my reputation. You can't fix it. Not now. They won't let you. At best, you can transform it. I want you to be seen as a sleek panther padding through the dark jungles of politics. Inspirational for those who come afterward. It won't matter. It don't matter if I don't get elected. It won't matter if I can't do anything from the outside. You can fundraise. You can look. Have to turn to someone else. You can, what is that thing that, reinvent yourself? Like Madonna, who manages to reinvent herself quite often, and successfully too. You can reinvent yourself. Voters see you again, you'll win again. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. No, if I can wait. I had waited so long. Simon died. Jess is waiting to hear waiting to hear back from them. So no. Waiting for the funeral. Waiting for the year to finally end. Even though I kept wearing black. I waited for my kids to leave the house. I'm done waiting. That's what voters need to see. Call to action. None of the soothing. Oh boy. Call to action. Write something up. I'll read it. Consider it. I'll decide. That's all I want. All right. Interior. Near the hotel office. Winston writes a little note in his journal, then tears off a corner, leaving it tucked into the corner of the Then he considers the vending machine in all its sugary with deliberation. He begins to wiggle a hand up the drop slot. Angie is off screen. What you doing? Snakes. Or is he proud of it? Getting another pack of bluebells. I've left a note charging my room. Looks over and finds Angie carrying a little crate stuffed with varied cooking supplies. If this was a book, I'd have to detail what those cooking supplies were. This is a screenplay. Someone else would do that for me. You can't get it out that way. Winston. The older models have a universal hinge. You don't push, you pull. Neat. Sets the, she's going to set the crate down. Winston, open the vending machine. First, open the packet. Angie opens the vending machine. The key broke off the lock years ago. But Elliot puts on a good show. Puts on a good show, doesn't he? A lot. Doesn't argue. Instead, great. Is this still, is that from the diner? General store. I drop off once a week on my way home. The hotel is at the edge of town. Alright, I do it as a favor to the renters. They're old. Yeah, they are. Winston, also old. It's the uneaten but opened packet of Bell marshmallow treats. Yeah, they are. And the future belongs to the young. Doesn't feel like it. Never does. Didn't for me. By the time I realized what I could do, was already doing it. I was already doing it. Activist work. Activist work. Political campaigns. Networking to make the funding flow. Never let anyone tell you politicians are evil. They're people. And evil. I like those lines. Good or bad. They're human. Politics is an absolute necessity. Any group larger than one. You know, I like that. That's very Winston-like to say. Because politics are necessary. How else are you going to keep a society organized? You can say, like, well, we don't need politics. We're politicians. And the answer is somebody's going to be political. It will always be political. It may be harmonious in that just about everybody agrees with things as they are run, but you'll still need somebody to organize people, and that's what politics is. Polity. And that's pretty much Winston. When people started coming to me for advice, that's when I realized far I'd come. It's a good speech. You practice it a lot? Less these days. Less need. I'm getting old. Starting to wear on me. Politics. That too. I just need something else than looking for something else. And I've been looking for something else. And here you are. See, she points. Are those really any good? They're just that's enough for me. Alright then. Have a good night. You too. Say, mentioned you were going to college soon? Soon. Local community. Desert State. Desert Community College. Then once I get my time in, I figure out what I'm doing, I go to Desert State. Work your way up. Work your way up. Working your way up. Education is a wonderful thing, if pricey now. I know. I know. Good night. Okay. Well, that went in some strange ways. Now I need some tension. Need some tension. Daylight. People in the streets. Moving about slow. The diner for breakfast. Still empty. How many people in town? Not many. The hotel has the most. Haven't seen the other guests. Okay. All right. So I think I know where I'm going with that. We're gonna have some false starts. I think we're going to see the. There's going to be a poker night for the people in town. Friendly poker. Chips that are traded in to not buy things, but to for like chores that the town needs doing. Let's say Angie's a terrible poker player. Okay. 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 Poker night. Tradition. An old table that survived the winters. Everyone plays. The chips represent chores done for others. Angie is a terrible player, card player, but she doesn't mind. Okay. Gotta keep count somehow. And this way, everyone agrees with what the count is. But the gathering draws attention and makes the trio wary. They investigate. But all is well. Then we move to Winston's initial revelation. He is getting old. He will have to stop. But he wants to stop. And that's stopping him. All right. That is that session of it. Well, it's a lot of notes spooling around. Let's see how many we use. The object is not, of course, to use all your notes, but to write the story as you see fit, and work in things afterwards if you feel like it. The story takes precedence over any sort of outline or notage that you get down. If the story doesn't need or needs something, don't write it in. All right, but this has been Alan Writes. I hope you've enjoyed this little part for the Hotel Paradise, and stay safe and take care out there, all right? Thanks.